know that I'm different. Self-motivated, self-disciplined. Yeah, I learned from my experience. I just want someone.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another show from Boys to Men. I'm your host, Terry, Mr. King, and I'm back with y'all with another episode from Boys to Men. But actually, this is a special episode from Boys to Men. I'm mixing two little categories into one. We're doing from girls to women, but also keeping it with from boys to men because we got our special guest on the 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 backbone person behind the scenes that does everything that's needed to be done for Sacred and a lot of other projects. I got Miss Kathy on, and also I got everybody's
I was gonna say, you
favorite.
talking about Fave?
No, I said everybody's favorite doctor to hate.
He's the biggest backbone.
Nah, he's more of the everybody. I think he's the most hated doctor on Sacred, but it's okay because I'm his best friend in the movie.
You gotta love him to hate him.
Exactly, you gotta love to hate him, but I got nothing but love for you, people. There ain't no hate in my heart. But let's get into it. We already had Favor on once before, but
What's happening?
exactly. Tell to the people, Favor. They gotta, know you around. You still breathing. You're alive. You ain't get killed off or nothing yet. But but let's get into this interview.
Knock nobody off yet.
Hey, I'm just saying, if you need somebody, stay tuned. Peacock. All we gotta say, Peacock.
Peacock. Yeah.
But let's get into this interview. Miss Kathy, since it's your first time on this show, let's give you a background about where you're from, who you are, all the things that you do.
Oh wow. I'm originally from Pensacola. I'm a local girl, born and raised from day one. I do a lot of the background. I like to be in the background. So I do the line production, the producing, and the executive assistant, and just a little bit of everything. So I'm sticking with the line producer.
Yeah. Don't you also help out with a lot of the events going on down here, the island fights and everything else, don't you?
I do with Dean Toole. Yeah, we've done it for 12 years since day one. Yeah. Yeah.
See, y'all
Roy
ladies,
Jones Jr. and yeah.
Mr. 850.
Eric Baker and yeah, we do body head bangers and music videos. Worked for the school system for 30 years now. So yeah, still in my day job.
Hey, that's what I love. See, young ladies that are watching this show, I need y'all to look at this example of hard working.
It's a big blessing to be involved in this production with this cast and crew. Everyone's been amazing. I've said it 100 times from day one when I walked in to the first table reading. I knew this is where I wanted to be. Ooh. So yeah,
let's talk about that because
yeah, I remember the table reading.
Exactly.
Nobody knew
exactly
anybody. Everybody was strangers. Yeah.
And look, it was funny because from the top of the production, like from the directors to everywhere, head down, it's like the standard y'all set from that point. We've been trying to meet, and it comes from y'all to down, from the producers to the
top
director.
Notch.
It's everything.
They're called a dream team for a reason.
Oh yeah. Even this guy right beside you.
The go-getter team.
Even that guy right beside you. He
they keep in Pensacola on the map. And
Montgomery favorite. We ain't let nobody know.
Montgomery.
You already know it, man. Old boy from the jump,
And I love that part because something that's homegrown and home fed, and then it's starting to allow other people to bloom, and people would believe that something came from Pensacola is about to be on. What was again, Miss P? What was again, favorite? What? I can't hear.
It's I think they call it Peacock, NBC. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, right there.
Hey, because I'm saying, when we think about it, WWE on there. Yeah, they got the best man, the last
Sacred Fam in the Peacock House.
Yeah, I'm like, that Bel Air on there. It's a few things on there, so put us up there with it. God is amazing, man. He's amazing in what he do. He's strategic and he's consistent. As long as you stay in your lane and do what you're supposed to do, man, and working towards your purpose, it's gonna get you where you're supposed to go. So that's all I've been doing is working in my purpose, man, and that comes with a lot. But hey, God gonna always at the end, like you say, all things work together for those that believe, bro, and I believe.
Hey, hey, Miss Kathy, guess what? You know, me and Faber kind of related, but we're not really related.
In Pensacola, everybody's kind of related to somebody.
Oh, and that's
we have a
crazy
thing.
part.
You're my cousin.
Oh, yeah.
If I love you, you're my cousin.
If you married, if one of your cousins married into my family, we blood.
That's it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, but no, let's get back to this. Let's hone it back in. So I want y'all to both touch on this. Why is the work ethic so important in the things that we do? And like, especially for these young kids that are looking and got these dreams to one day be behind the scenes in the production, one day to be an actor, lead character, lead role, you know, why is the work ethic so important in homing in on their crowd?
Oh, that's a big one. It is kind of easy when you see the generations that are coming up. This young generation is so strong in their ethics, and they're wanting to work and wanting to make something of themselves. Not that they're not already, but to jump in from the skillet to the frying pan, as they say, and take off with something. A lot of these young actors, they're first timers, and it takes a lot to even, acknowledge that, hey, I went to this, I got up, I auditioned, I got it, and here I am. So it's 1 foot every day in the door. It's a foot in the door, and it's all because of Elrico Tunstall. It is his dream come to life, and it's for all of us. It never would, none of us would even be here if it was not for him and his dream. So we all owe him a blessing for coming and putting all this together. And it's been many years in the making.
Oh yeah.
So
especially with this guy over here with the midget porn.
And he's been right there with him.
Man. Work ethic is always important to have a good work ethic. And no matter what you do. But the good thing about this for me, and I can only speak personally, is that it's a little more I ain't gonna say, I guess I can say kind of easier for me, because I always believed in that you speak pretty much where you headed. And ever since I was a little child, I've always been told, oh, you a character. Oh, you need to be on TV. Oh, you a character. So hearing that constantly as a child to see now where I'm at is like, okay, that's proof in the pudding that you can speak yourself into an existence. The thing about us is we speak it and we're expecting to happen right away.
This is true.
When God has told you it's a test about life. Life is a test. So there are things you have to go through in order to be sure you're ready for what you've been speaking. And, it's a few things I had to go through, a few hurts, a few pains, a few happy days, a few sad days, a few, I don't want to do it no more days, all to get to this day of, man, look at this. God, you're amazing. Because I kept going, I kept persevering. You have to keep going through. So that's the work ethic. Just keep going through, man. Keep going through and know it's going to work out in the end. No matter the time, and the timing is going to come when God says so. You just have to do your part and keep going. Keep building the art. The rain coming.
That's a true testament.
When you audition and you get a part,
yeah,
that's the beginning. That's the first step. You could get a part as an extra. You can get a part as one line, or you can get a whole monologue. But getting your foot in the door is the start, and that's saying a lot for a lot of individuals who are doing this, like I said, for the first time. So whether you stay with Sacred or it's your door to open for more opportunities. It's not you're gonna be a superstar day one because you got it. It's like I said, it's taken 11 years for Elrico in the making. So Everyone has, and I've been in the business, you know, with the boxing for 34 years, so there's MMA, there's bare knuckles, there's UFC, there's island fights. So it's a lot and many years of working and leading up to this. So yeah, I think like Fave, he's been here from day one also. So and I'm just coming into this, on this end. Me and Elrico have done other things together in years past, but with the Sacred a couple years ago. So we moved on to this. But everyone is super excited. A very positive group. Everyone stays positive and helpful. You ask a question, somebody's going to get the answer.
Wow.
So it's been a real big blessing for us all.
That's a true testament to everything, because I look at it from my viewpoint. There been, like Favor said, there's been so many nights where I'm like, all right, is he trying to tell me I need to quit this? This ain't what I want to do? Or is it a test to say, hey, I need to push a little bit harder? Because ever since, like, once I landed that role, it's like everything turned up a whole nother notch. I was like, all right, this time I need to home in on my craft and work on my craft.
Right.
And like, even till like to this day, even after we got announced that we'll be on Peacock, like I was already critiquing myself when I watched myself on screen. Now it's like, oh, I need to go 10 times harder, because I'm like, hey, it's not just me working on my craft is not just for me. It's for the people that believe in me, like Mr. Elrico. I'm like, I don't want to shortchange them on anything for this opportunity. So it was like, this opportunity now, you got to take advantage of it in the lifetime of this opportunity, because I look at it like this is the chance for a lot of people.
Right.
It's how serious are you going to take it?
Right.
You always
And
can
it's
get
funny.
better.
It's funny you say opportunity, because I don't know when it's gonna air, but if it, does air before January the 7th, speaking of opportunity, people always ask people, once they seen the movie, once they seen everything, how this train is moving, of course you have those people they ready to jump on. And hey, I'm not tripping. If you ready to jump on, you feel like you ready to jump on, you ready for the world, you ready to do what we doing, then look, January 7th, Cobb Center, 601 East Mallory Street. There will be an open audition for Sacred. So you have your opportunity now to come out, be a part of this, be on Peacock, sharing this happy and exciting time that we are doing right now for our families. You get the opportunity to share it with your family. And that's January 7th at the Cobb Center. So all you got to do is come prepared, have a dramatic monologue that's no more than 2 minutes. Get you a dramatic monologue, no more than 2 minutes. Have a resume, headshots to leave. All right. Have all that stuff come out on January the 7th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and come try to and be an opportunity for you to be a part of the Sacred fam and do your thing. If you got any questions, of course, you can text only. The Notorious Manners of the Year at 850-760-7872. 850-760-7872. Cobb Center, January 7th, 10 a.m. is going down. If you want to be a part of Sacred, come out, come see what parts we got open for you. You never know. I know who part ain't open. I ain't speaking to nobody else, but I know who you ain't gonna be. You ain't gonna be Dr. Dante. That's who you're not gonna be. So if you coming out talking about I want to be Dr. Dante, I'm gonna need you to just stay at home. It ain't gonna happen. You're not replacing me. I'm sorry. I'm irreplaceable. Well, I ain't irreplaceable, but I ain't being replaced. Put it like this. Everybody else.
Well, I don't know. Look, if you stay, hey, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if you stay, I gotta stay, because
hey, I'm just saying. So
we like Cain and Abel. Hey, we like Cain and Abel.
Self, me, I ain't going nowhere. I'm in this. I'm gonna do my business. Trust me. But y'all, please come out, man. Everybody love to ask, man. I want to be an actor. I want to put me on. Okay. Well, here's your opportunity. January 7th, Cobb Center. Come on out. Now, if you feel like you're not ready for that, but you still want to be a part of the manager of the year. You still want to eventually get to that role. You feel like you need just a little more help. I just need something. We have active core, 17 active core 17 that's starting January the 10th. So January 7th is auditions. January 10th, we're starting the class. Actors Core, again, 17. That's going to be orientation on a Tuesday night. Again, the same phone number, text only, 850-760-7872 if you want more information. It is I want to say 10-week course. I think, 10-week course. Every Tuesday and Thursday we do this. Phenomenal instructors. You know, they do their job well, you know. So shout out them. They're gonna get you ready, they're gonna get you prepared. Yes, I'll probably be stopping through here and there. Yes, I used to teach the class. No, I don't now. But I am a part of what they're doing, and I will be stopping through here and there. It's just I had other endeavors, other things that my manager wanted me to do and focus on. So, hey, let's get it. We're a team, we're a family. Man, y'all come out, man. I'm telling you, you want these classes. These classes get you ready for what we're doing. I was in a class 1, started class 1, you know, I'm an original, you know what I'm saying? And I'm at where I'm at now. So
that's OG.
You got Jeff Sapp, he was in the class. You got Thomas.
Everybody
Thomas
that
class.
we were managing,
They've done major movies out there.
Most of what you see in that cast has taken that class. That's how you get through manager. That's the perseverance. That's the dedication and drive that you were talking about earlier. Those type of things show dedication. I'm not too big, and I don't think I'm too much to take a class to learn some more. To help me understand what manager of the year and what they want on sacred. That's all. So
that's
we have individuals come from out of town
just
on those 2 days. We have a lot of people that drive in from out of town. They are that dedicated, and I've popped in myself a few times and just to see, you know,
you better make your debut, huh? You make
from the beginning to the end. And then when I see them at graduation, I'm like, oh, wow, doing a monologue. They really learned a lot. They stepped their game up, you know, from the shyness and timid to here I am, you know, this is what I learned, and they're going with it. So it's an amazing class for them, for everyone to learn.
And we love to see that because it's always will show that growth and that dedication, like you said, Favor. And that's what needed in anything in life. Anything you want to put your time to, anything you want to put your energy in, that dedication and that time and patience. Like, think about how long you wanted to be an actor.
Right.
I know how long it took. I wanted to be an actor. I know the journey it took for me to get here, and I'm still not where I want to be at. Like last night, I remember watching I think it was like the JFK Award when they were honoring George Clooney, talking about the 15-year journey just to him to get to that point. Are they going to be willing to take the 15 years to work on their craft for that one opportunity that can change their life? And that's what this whole industry, and that's what life is all about. Being ready, so when that opportunity presents itself, you ain't got to hurry. I'm trying to get ready. You already
ready. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I stole that one for you, Favor. You realize that,
right? You know, I drop nuggets all over, man. You know, I appreciate it.
And from being in auditions, you know, when people come in to audition, they'll come in with one monologue, but then they'll be asked to stay. So in speaking of that, even though our auditions are from 10 to 6, you may be asked to stay to try out for another scene. They may have something that, hey, I like what you brought into us, but I think you're going to fit somewhere else in their mind. So if they ask you to stay, you know, you need to be prepared for it to be a long day, because you may be at the end of the line coming back for that, you know, that quick little recall so they can see you again. So just a heads up for everybody, you know, if you come early, just be prepared to stay late. So
and that's not the best way to put it. But
Yeah.
but before we close this episode,
Mhm.
like you say, golden nuggets. That is what I call my last little segment before we leave. I leave them with a golden nugget.
See, I want sponsorship on that. Then I need
Hey,
my
hey,
payment.
hold on. I've been using that for the whole year. I've been using that a whole year now. But like something, leave these people that are watching, like the young people that are watching it, women, young girls, young women, young men, young boys, something to leave them with. The floor is y'all.
Go ahead.
Well, me personally, man, like as a dude that grew up in Montgomery, Alabama, man, um, I done did a lot. I done seen a lot. Been through a lot. But to keep pushing, the thing about it is that we were all pretty much, a lot of us, most of us as children, grew up around in the church. And there's a seed. They always say seeds are planted. I'm now understanding that some years later, that those seeds that were in me at that young age are now becoming blossoming and now growing, because the stay on the course, to just continue to trust God, to continue to move. Don't worry about it. God got it. If you can't control it, it's out of your hand. Let God do it. Don't stress. Things that I've been told over the years, man, growing up like that, are now coming into fruition for me. So to any young person, I would say, like, man, get it earlier than I did. Understand it earlier than I did. The stuff that the grown people are telling you in the right way, listen to that. Take that and grow on it. Not everything they say is right. I can't lie and say it is, because there's some things I was told by older people that I'm like, nah, that ain't it. So some things, but take that, grow on that, man. Continue to be a positive person in your community. Be a positive person for those around you. You never know who has always have to be around negative. You could be that one light or that one little positive for somebody that changes their life or allows them to continue to live. So always let your positive light shine, man. Let's kill all this negative stuff, because the only way you can kill negative is with positive. So if we all are positive and continue to roll with this positive thing, I think we all are going to grow and get to where we are trying to get. So for real, favor to all young men, women, everybody, man. Remain positive. Let God continue to guide you, and you can't go wrong.
Absolutely. Yeah. Um, I would go with a lot of what Favor said. I agree with everything he says. And you just have to wake up with a change of act. If negative starts coming into your mind, you need to flip that switch to a positive. And every day it's not roses. We know that life is not roses. Things happen. But on our journey with Sacred, we encourage everyone to come out and audition. If you don't make it, we have websites on Facebook. We have Sacred Extras. You want to be an extra? Go to Sacred Extra and sign up for there. Get your foot in the door. You have to start from somewhere. And if it's from the bottom, start from the bottom and work your way up. And don't give up. That's the big thing. If this is truly what you want to do with your life, then do it. And we encourage you to do it and show Elrico, show the executive producers, Bill Marshall, Darren Clarity, um, and um, and then the Brooks family. That you're here, you're going to do this, and you're going to be on this journey with Sacred TV with Peacock. So we do encourage everyone to come out. I can say we had what our last audition was like 350. We had over 300 online auditions. It's nationwide. We're looking to over 500 this time on January 7th, and if not more. And everyone has filled up our messages with questions and wanting to know. And we just say thank you for responding or reaching out, and we will just end it with Sacred Fam Peacock. Good luck.
Oh,
And go to that merch shop.
Go
to that
to our
merch shop, man.
We got
Sacredmerchshop.com. Get your sacred gear, bro.
Get your
Get your sacred gear. You know what I'm saying? For real. Go to www.manageroftheyear.net. All this information we giving y'all, it'll be there too. Again, like she said, link go with us on Facebook. Y'all already know who I am. Faith Ain't Fat 81. Y'all get at me, man. You know it ain't nothing. Hey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, I gotta thank y'all for coming on.
Thank you
this
so much
episode.
for having
Yeah,
us.
thank you,
Also,
thank you,
you for
man.
taking
Oh yeah.
the time
Also,
and
you know,
asking us to come on
of
and
course,
represent Sacred.
of
Mhm.
course. But also remember, they also touched on something a little bit earlier. So on January 28th, was trying to be that one little light. I know it's somebody else's birthday, but I'm
You
also
know.
hosting my 100th episode live
know.
and in person at UWF
You know.
in the Commons. So actually, I'm gonna actually give y'all invitation right now to come on and be our special guests, some of our speakers that will be there for that 100th
Okay.
episode. So
You know, that being favor day, you know, I might,
no, they might get the kid
might
to sing
have
you
to,
happy
you know.
birthday. Might have to get the kid to sing you happy birthday or something. The plan is to get all the youth organizations around this area to be there and be a part of the live audience. We got 8 performances. We got 8 different categories of guest speakers that came on from anytime from before my 100th episode. So y'all
Yeah.
qualified.
Hey,
And-
I'm with
and
it, man. You know,
So
hey, reach out to my manager.
oh, I sent him his invitation too. So I'm waiting to hear back from him. He gave me a popcorn.
Reach
so
out
I
to
think-
my manager, man. He get me on there for you.
Hey, all I gotta say is this: he gave me a popcorn emoji, so I think the popcorn means he's on and popping. So
Hey,
I guess
hey, you got popcorn, baby.
Get your popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's like
Shout
we
out
say.
to the nerdy kid from Escambia, you know.
yes, sir. But like I always say before I leave these episodes, y'all, dream big dreams, because small dreams have a little magic. And how big would you dream? You know you couldn't fail. And y'all remember this: y'all do y'all best, and let God take care of the rest.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
thank you, Miss
Absolutely.
Kathy. Thank you, Favor. Hey,
Thank you.
thank y'all for tuning in, for watching. Peace, love, happiness, y'all. And we are out.
I know that I'm different, self-motivated, self-disciplined, yeah. I learned from my experience. I just want someone to take me serious. Real questions that I ask: how long will this solo trip last? I'm content with being alone in the past, but it's changing and it's something I can't grasp. Turn off my phone, I'm in my zone, so now I'm acting different. I'm to myself, I'm in my head, mapping out this life I'm living. Shadow work on myself, I done already seen hell. Can't fit in, so I rebel, but I don't miss a beat. I don't miss a beat. At the